Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
A couple weeks ago, I made a comment about, who would I want as a defensive coordinator, and I mentioned, of course, John Butler, and I still stand by that. Also coming out of the Bills organization, their special teams are ranked top 5, and if we were to get another special teams coordinator, I would like to go young. The name is Corey Harkey. I think the Bills has a great special teams unit just by looking today, and I think that he would add a lot of knowledge to our, of course, young kicker. So I think that would be a good fit.
All right, as always, appreciate all the voicemails. I'm not familiar or as familiar. I know I've heard the name John Butler. Don't know a lot about him. Don't know a lot about Corey Harkey. But Browns are certainly going to do their due diligence in those two areas, I'm sure.
Yeah, and what I'm interested to see if this search happens, because Joe Woods is still technically employed by the Cleveland Browns. If this search does happen, I'm more interested in what are the traits in common with all the candidates that they bring in to interview, because that's really is going to tell me what the direction is of this defense. What are they looking for in these individuals? What positions do they have in common, right? Are they going to go for another secondary passing game coordinator like Joe Woods was in San Francisco, or are they going to go for somebody who has more experience along the front seven, and that's where their expertise is? It's more than likely going to be somebody we don't know. Like maybe a coach gets fired and a good defensive coordinator pops up and the Browns are able to get him, but that's not very likely. I think it's more likely that we do get somebody like a John Butler that we don't, that's not really a household name. As far as special teams coordinators go, just get a different one, dog. I don't even think you need somebody good. Like, you just need somebody that's going to be able to do the normal stuff, right? Like, just get a different one. Like, I don't, I'm not very particular. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not like I have somebody in name. I just want somebody different, because somebody different got to be better, right?
and the special teams coordinator doesn't work with the kickers. They usually, if you want to blame,
they're not teaching the kickers
no,
how to kick.
It's schemes, it's coverage, it's return. That's a facet.
Teams coordinator. The special teams coordinator's most important job is convincing somebody who was a 4-year starter in college to go out there and bust a wedge on special teams. That's his job, right? Like, hey, can you do this for me? That's it. That's all he's got to do. Just run some basic, like, it's just some basic stuff that they need. We don't need a special coordinator out here to show us how good he is at special teams coordinating. I'm good, bro. I believe you. You know what I mean? Just do the normal stuff, though. Like, no more of this fancy, we're going to catch the punt at the 5-yard line or take all the kicks out to be smarter than the rest of the league. I'm over all of that. Just do what everybody else does. We could have special teams coached by committee if that just meant we would do what everybody else would do, because I'm tired of watching us do stuff nobody else does on special teams.